Why is the internet cringing at Billie Eilish and Jesse Rutherford's Halloween costumes? To make sure the world continues to feel icky about their relationship, they chose a truly disturbing couple costume look for Halloween this year that is bound to rub people the wrong way. Much to the internet's collective shock, these two became an item in mid-October, with concerns raised almost immediately around their age difference. Billie is 20 years old while Jesse is 31. So how did they decide to dress up for Halloween? Well, Billie went as a baby and Jesse went as an old man. So yes, there's plenty of reason for people to feel a little grossed out by that. It's obviously supposed to be a joke, but most people can agree that there's something very off about that. The 11-year age gap between them is not a big deal on its own, but it immediately gets worse when you consider that Billie entered the public image as a 15-year-old. It's normal for fans to feel a certain type of way about her dating someone old enough to have a mortgage. Twitter was very quick to react to their costumes, with one user writing, "I wish I could wash my eyes with soap and scrub this from my mind," and "good to know their fetish and why they're together." Another tweet said, "The baby costume alone was okay, but seeing the whole picture, this is weird." While most people criticized the Halloween look, others decided to stick up for the couple. One user wrote, "I mean, they're trolling the people that are having an unnecessary opinion about their relationship. So in a way you're proving their point and making their joke even funnier." And another tweet said, "At least they're aware of the age gap," but the overwhelming sentiment is that most people find their relationship inappropriate, with many pointing out that Jesse was already 20 years old by the time that Billie was just starting the second grade. So the baby costume is only one of the red flags that is being talked about. One of the strongest arguments that we're seeing against this kind of relationship is that research shows that your brain hasn't fully developed until you're roughly 25 years old. Billie is 5 years from this point, so she's still got a bit of time to go. But of course, as long as they're happy, they're both consenting adults, and that's what really matters. Although clearly the age gap topic is getting more and more attention these days. The same thing happened with Florence Pugh and Zach Braff. In fact, the public scrutiny they got was so bad that when they decided to split up, they felt pressured to keep the whole thing as quiet as possible. Florence told Harper's Bazaar, "We've been trying to do this separation without the world knowing, because it's been a relationship that everyone has an opinion on. We just felt something like this would really do us the benefit of not having millions of people telling us how happy they are that we're not together. So we've done that. I automatically get a lumpy throat when I talk about it. It's understandable why Florence would want to keep the breakup private. When she first started dating Zach, the internet was extremely vocal about their disdain for the couple's 21-year age gap, considering that he is 47 and Florence is only 26. Unfortunately, they couldn't prevent a crowd of fans celebrating their breakup on Twitter, with one user even joking that Florence finally checked Zach into the retirement home permanently, which is exactly the kind of reaction that she wanted to avoid in the first place. But even these days, it's still a lot more scandalous to see older women with younger men. That's part of the reason why the romance between Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde is one of the most hated celebrity relationships right now. Their 10-year age gap has been so relentlessly talked about that it has actually made Olivia more famous than any movie or TV show that she's ever been in. Fans have also claimed that she was in a position of power over Harry because she directed the movie that he was starring in. So whichever way you look at it, people are not happy with their relationship. Ironically, her ex-husband Jason Sudeikis is 8 years older than her, but no one has ever thought that was worth talking about. So obviously we're a lot more comfortable with age gap relationships if the man is older. Consider the fact that Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are thought of as a golden couple despite having an 11-year age gap, but Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher, on the other hand, were considered a lot more of a joke with their 15-year age gap. Number 10. Julianne Hough. In 2013, the then 25-year-old dancer sparked serious controversy when she covered her face in a very dark shade on Halloween to dress up as Uzo Aduba's character Suzanne Crazy Eyes Warren from Orange is the New Black. Her look was complete with orange prison clothes, a knotted hairstyle, and darkened skin. Isla Fisher was apparently so shocked when she saw her that she told her to go into the bathroom and wipe her face off in an attempt to help. But unfortunately, photos were already taken of her walking into the party and they went viral online, sparking outrage, criticism, and of course accusations of blackface. By the next day, the backlash was so intense that Julianne felt compelled to issue an apology on Twitter. She said, "It certainly was never my intention to be disrespectful or demeaning to anyone in any way. I realized my costume hurt and offended people, and I truly apologize." Which is all very well and good, but there is no way that she didn't see an issue with dressing up like this in the first place. Number 9. Kylie Jenner. Once Scott Disick got the ball rolling, more Kardashians followed suit. In 2015, Kylie Jenner made headlines for all the wrong reasons when she was accused of wearing a sexy Halloween costume that seemed to be of an Alaskan native. Kylie posted a video donning blonde hair and a fuzzy white hood and matching boots. She also used the word to describe the outfit that has since been considered a slur. If you are unaware, it's the one that starts with an E. Unfortunately, Kylie made that the caption and later switched the caption to Snow Princess after facing backlash. Although the then teenager was slammed for her costume, she did have one supporter, Alaskan reality star Bristol Palin, who penned a letter to Kylie saying that she is a part of a group that is indigenous to Alaska and said that she was not offended. Number 8. Heidi Klum. In 2008, the supermodel decided to go all out for Halloween, but caused mass outrage when she painted herself blue and showed up to her costume party dressed as the goddess Kali. The decision enraged several Hindu leaders throughout America, who demanded a public apology from her, which they never received. According to the Times of India, the Hindu statesman Rajan Zed stated, "Goddess Kali is highly revered in Hinduism, and she is meant to be worshipped in temples, not to be used in clubs for publicity stunts or thrown around loosely for dramatic effect." He went on to say that the community welcomes Hollywood and other entertainment industries to immerse themselves in their religion, but they should take it seriously and respectfully, and not use their religion for decorating or to advance their selfish agenda. This one is extremely indefensible, as it should be known that cosplaying a sacred figure to any religion is enough to get anyone in hot water, especially if you are not a part of that community where it comes from. Number 7. Scott Disick. The Keeping Up with the Kardashians star clearly needed a lesson in other people's cultures not being just another costume for Halloween. He learned this the hard way in 2014 when he dressed as a sheikh for a party, covered head to toe in a white robe and red headscarf. He posted a photo on Instagram with the caption, "Happy Halloween, we getting Arab money tonight." The post angered many fans who felt that it was incredibly offensive to wear such a cultural garment to a party. Interestingly enough though, Scott did actually discuss the negative response to his Halloween costume on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But he didn't exactly apologize. He said, "I think a lot of people thought my costume was a little racy, with the whole being shakes. The funny thing is, not a lot of people were upset with me." He said it was all down to the photo that Khloe posted of the two of them, with an even more controversial caption. He went on to say, "But on my Instagram, I posted a picture of my shake outfit and everyone loved it." Number 6. Ellie Goulding. In 2014, the singer found herself in hot water with her fans when she shared a photo of herself on Instagram wearing an imitation Native American headdress with a caption "Chief." In the picture, Ellie wore a brown suede fringed bottom, a beaded layer on her top, and a large tribal-inspired headpiece, which included beading and feathers. The costume prompted swift and furious backlash from viewers, who called the outfit racist and insensitive, and criticized her for thinking someone else's culture is a costume. She responded by deleting all of the pictures of her outfit, but she wasn't the only celebrity accused of that kind of cultural appropriation. Recently, Ricky Martin also received backlash for posting a picture wearing a traditional Native American headdress, and before him, Kevin Hart was met with similar accusations for throwing his son a Cowboys and Indians themed birthday party. What is it with celebrities and continuing to wear these offensive costumes? Number 5. Prince Harry. Back in 2005, Prince Harry attended a costume party dressed in a highly inappropriate costume from World War II. This is a risky enough outfit for anyone, let alone a British royal. Of course, pictures from the party were leaked to the press, who plastered it all over the front pages. Harry, who was 20 years old at the time, really should have known better, but he still made a public apology from his royal offices, which read, "Prince Harry has apologized for any offense or embarrassment he has caused. He realizes it was a poor choice of costume." But the papers held onto the story for quite some time, and it caused widespread outrage worldwide. Number 4. Ashley Benson. In 2015, the actress called this generic lion costume her Stiuso the Lion look, referring to the slain animal who had made headlines just a few months earlier after he was killed in Zimbabwe by an American dentist. She wrote, "Help, can't decide on my Halloween costume this year. What do you guys think of the Stiuso the Lion costume?" Unsurprisingly, fans were horrified that she was poking fun at the lion's controversial death. Benson quickly changed her caption to just say lion, and later deleted the photo altogether. She ended up issuing an apology over the costume on Instagram, saying, "Yesterday's post was in poor taste and I absolutely regret all of the hurt that photo caused. The caption that was posted was incorrect and my costume was not Stiuso the Lion. When I saw that, I Luann contacted my management, who handled the post and had it immediately changed. She called the incident an unfortunate oversight and said, "I am a supporter of animal conservation and I will be donating all proceeds of this deal to the World Wildlife Fund. I apologize if I let you down." Number 3. Hilary Duff. In 2016, the actress and her beau Jason Walsh caused an uproar among Twitter users over their culturally insensitive costumes. Can you guess what they were wearing? Again with the Native American appropriation. The couple dressed as a sexy pilgrim and Native American chief for a party, and they obviously didn't seem to see a problem with it until people called them out for their outfit. In response to the backlash, Hilary took to social media to apologize, saying, "I am so sorry to people I offended with my costume. It was not properly thought through, and I am truly from the bottom of my heart sorry." Jason echoed her statement saying, "I meant no disrespect. I only have admiration for the indigenous people of America. In hindsight, I would not have made that decision. I apologize to anyone I may have offended." But let's not forget that this was in 2016, so there's really no way that they didn't know any better. Number 2. Luann de Lesseps. The Real Housewives of New York City star appeared at her co-star Dorinda Medley's Halloween party in October of 2017, dressed as Diana Ross. And yes, her costume was complete with a 70s inspired white halter top jumpsuit and an oversized afro. But when the episode aired during season 10, viewers were quick to criticize what appeared to be her darkened skin tone. Her co-star Carol said, "Luann's costume is so disrespectful. I think she's tone deaf when it comes to cultural stereotypes." Which she was right to say, considering that Luann was not technically in blackface, but she was certainly doing a caricature of a black woman. She addressed their concerns during an episode on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, saying, "I'm horrified. I never meant to hurt anybody's feelings. I love Diana Ross and I totally respect Diana Ross. It was really kind of a tribute to her, and it was Halloween." So in her defense, Luann felt that her costume was more about appreciation rather than appropriation. And coming in at number 1, Ashley Tisdale. The High School Musical star caused some controversy when she donned a Day of the Dead inspired look for Vanessa Hudgens' 2016 Halloween party. Only one Instagram post later and the internet was outraged. Fans slammed the look as racist and offensive, while Ashley's husband, who's half Mexican, supposedly defended his wife. But unfortunately, the damage was already done and they were called out for ripping off Mexican culture, especially considering that the Day of the Dead and Halloween are not the same kind of thing at all. According to Refinery, the Mexican celebration is meant to honor deceased relatives. During the event, families set up shrines for deceased loved ones, many of which are decorated with the brightly painted skulls that are sometimes made into sugary candy, commonly known as sugar skulls. But converting that into a Halloween look is often where celebrities will get into trouble, as they might not know the difference between the two events, and therefore it can come off as quite ignorant. Number 10. Worst. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. The couple that everyone loves to make fun of has been accused of disrespecting the Catholic Church after they dressed up in a fetishized version of religious costumes for Halloween this year. MGK dressed as a priest and Megan wore latex lingerie with thigh-high boots. In photos posted online, they are both seen clutching rosary beads, and a video shows the rapper feeding her communion while she crouches down on her knees in an explicit pose. To make matters worse, Megan captioned the photo saying, "On Sundays we take communion." MGK also shared a video to his Instagram stories writing, "God bless you." The comment section was flooded with criticism of their antics, with one follower writing, "I'm not Catholic, but this is so wrong in so many ways, making fun of religion. Respect requires respect, so you guys lost mine. Respect the Bible." Another user wrote, "This is just distasteful, and I'm an atheist." While there's a good argument that religion is fair game when it comes to dressing up for Halloween, these guys found a way to just take it way too far. Number 9. Best. Diddy. This was maybe the best version of Heath Ledger's Joker since Creed from The Office. Diddy looked completely unrecognizable as the clown prince of crime, running through the streets of Hollywood dressed as the Joker after attending a Halloween party. The 52-year-old rapper nailed the DC villain's iconic look from top to bottom for his wild night out. His three-piece suit included a green vest over a patterned shirt and tie, with a long purple coat that matched a pair of baggy striped trousers with a chain. Diddy also had a thick mask of white makeup covering his entire face, making his blackened eyes and red smile pop. Not only that, but he also wore a greasy lime-colored wig on his head. The attention to detail was insane. He was accompanied by a masked henchman and started acting psychotic on camera. He posted a series of photos and videos on Instagram with the caption, "It's not about the money, it's about sending the message, which was just the cherry on top. Number 7. Best, the Riverdale cast. Lily Reinhart, Camila Mendes, and Madeline Petch, who play Betty Cooper, Veronica Lodge, and Cheryl Blossom, have always impressed on Halloween, often doing group costumes together, and this year is no different. The trio revealed their Halloween costume for this year, and it was a perfect choice. They transformed into the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. Madeline posted an amazing shot of them all in costume on Instagram with the caption "Sisters." The actresses even recreated the characters' expressions perfectly. In 2020, the three of them took advantage of their different hair colors by dressing up as the Powerpuff Girls. Lily was Bubbles with blonde pigtails, Madeline was Blossom with a ponytail, and Camilla was Buttercup with a blunt black bob. The girls also wore coordinating skirts and crop top sets in the signature blue, pink, and green color scheme. They are seriously the perfect trio to do costumes like this because they have a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead, so they could easily do Charlie's Angels or Totally Spies, so there's endless possibilities. Number 6. Worst, Kendall Jenner. There's something inherently wrong with sexualizing any character from a Pixar movie. That's exactly what Kendall Jenner did when she posted a picture on Instagram of herself dressed up as a redheaded cowgirl Jessie from Toy Story. She put an X-rated spin on the character's outfit, sporting a crop top and chaps with denim shorts together with a cowboy hat. While Jessie's pants in the film are jeans at the top connecting to a cowboy print that goes down the pants legs, Kendall decided to make the bottom of her costume just denim underwear. Then she changed into a second look which was even raunchier, where she ditched the red wig in favor of her own brunette braids and swapped the button-down shirt for a teeny tiny ultra-cropped tube top version with matching armbands for an off-shoulder look. Kendall looked amazing without a doubt, but her second outfit was missing so much fabric that it stopped resembling the character altogether. She might as well have worn a cute party dress instead. Number 5. Best, Kylie Jenner. Surprisingly, the reality star did very well this year. She stayed well away from accusations of cultural appropriation and chose two iconic characters that really suited her. First, she revealed her incredible Bride of Frankenstein costume. This character has not been getting very much attention in recent years, so it was nice to see her recreation. Kylie truly transformed for the look, wearing a massive wig with a splash of platinum blonde, moody makeup, and a tight white dress. She later made a costume change, ditching the dress to wear what looked like a mummified top and a straight jacket draped across her lower body. Then if that wasn't enough, she did a whole Elvira transformation, complete with the signature massive updo and deep V neckline. She was a very convincing mistress of the dark. This year is really a turning point for Kylie because every Halloween she's always played it safe by dressing up as Ariel or something generic like an angel. While Kylie has never taken Halloween to a Heidi Klum level, this year is certainly an upgrade for her. Number 4. Worst, Eugene Liang. Unfortunately, we were not able to get through Halloween this year without someone dressing up as Eddie Munson from season 4 of Stranger Things. Although we all love Eugene, this costume is just overkill at this point. He pulled it off pretty well, complete with the 80s hair and Hellfire Club t-shirt. But the thing is that dressing up like Eddie right now is the equivalent of wearing a Harley Quinn costume from Suicide Squad. It's been done to death. The character was only introduced this year, but there's already been countless Chrissy Wake Up remixes going viral and Hellfire Club t-shirts that have been resold on eBay for 20 times the amount that they were originally sold for. Fans have flocked to conventions in overwhelming numbers to meet Joseph Quinn. Eddie Munson fever has swept entire platforms with fan edits, cosplayers, and specifically written songs, and as a result it's a bit of a running joke now simply because it's so overdone. This is no criticism to Eugene though. In fact, he also wore an amazingly detailed Vecna costume, and that actually worked incredibly well. Number 3. Best, Lizzo. The singer churned out not one but 3 Halloween costumes over the weekend, all with impressive accuracy. First, she dressed as Blueface's on-again off-again girlfriend Krishan Rock. Lizzo rocked a missing tooth and recreated the viral clip of her saying "I don't know who to slap" on her Instagram page. Next, she rocked a rather convincing Marge Simpson look, complete with yellow body paint, a skyscraper blue wig, and a green sequin dress. It's safe to say that she did the character justice. In fact, Marge Simpson memes have become quite popular recently, so Lizzo made sure to post for as many of them as she could to share with the internet. Finally, and easily the most niche of all, she dressed as Woo Wop, the 6-year-old TikTok sensation best known for his hilariously emo voice while he sings "I Wanna Kill My Mom." Lizzo recreated the iconic meme with signature chains and a pieced black beanie. All in all, there was a seriously good amount of effort put into these costumes. Number 2. Worst, Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz. The newlyweds dressed up as Romeo and Juliet for Halloween this year, which didn't really go down well for a few reasons. Dressing up as the iconic characters from the tragically romantic Shakespearean play seemed like it was supposed to be a nod to the couple's own rumored family feud between their families. Rumors of a serious extended family beef have been circulating for a while. Allegedly, Nicola didn't want her future mother-in-law Victoria Beckham to be a part of her wedding planning, and it was also reported that there was tension between the Beckham and the Peltz families on the wedding day itself. If their costumes were supposed to be a riff on that drama, then that would have been kind of funny. Otherwise, the Romeo and Juliet concept itself is done to death, and certainly a waste considering the budget that these guys would have to make incredible couple costumes. It's not offensive, but it is just bland. And number 1, best Chloe Bailey. The singer and actress went all out for Halloween this year as X-Men comic character Storm. She posted photos on Instagram with the caption, "I'm Storm for the night," along with a side-by-side shot of her with the comic book version of Storm to compare the two. Chloe had a black bodysuit with an X-Men symbol, a matching cape, an intricate headband, flowing blonde hair, and lighting in the background. In fact, Halle Berry, who portrayed Storm in the films, even gave her approval by commenting 3 heart emojis. Chloe's costume looks so familiar to Storm's original outfit from giant-sized X-Men #1, which is actually a very daring look. It requires your legs to be out and for you to be wearing a top that's completely form-fitting. It was a courageous choice and she more than pulled it off. A couple of months ago, Halle actually shut down rumors that she would be playing Kitty Pryde in the upcoming X-Men movie, but now it's obvious that she would look amazing if she were ever to play Storm.